Well, it's Saturday morning. It happens to be 9 o'clock. I'm just dropping out into the garage for a little while. Have an appointment at 11 and lunch at 12, so we'll see what happens later this afternoon. Right now, I'm going to take a look at the green bike, move the kill switch from the left handlebar to the right, install the new horn button on the left handlebar, hang the horn, and then go into the wiring to wire the horn up through the headlight. It's a common place to make connections. I'm also going to lift the gas tank off and take a look at it underneath, because having the ignition condensers still wired, what bothers me a little bit. I want to make sure that they are in fact isolated from the electronic ignition unit. So I want to find the little black box, which is not under the seat because I looked, and it's probably up under the gas tank. So I'm going to check that also. That's what I'm going to try to do in the next hour or so. I thought I'd show you my new toy. I have a new ultrasonic cleaner. Isn't that neat? And here it is. And there it is. Nothing exotic. About a gallon of special cleaner fluid. And I cleaned up this whole rack, rearranged things. It was 20 years of accumulated grease and oil and dirt and dust, and so I cleaned it all up. And Kevin's going to bring a couple of amyls down here, a couple of the new Mark IIIs, and we're going to put them inside that little cleaner and see what it does. I'll do a follow-up and let you know later. All right, so I think I'm going to dig into the green bike right now. I don't know if you know, but these gray wires that come on the British bike switch assemblies can be cleaned to look like new with a little bit of CRC carb cleaner. I'll show you in a second. All right, let's see how this goes. It's sort of a before and after, a little comparison there. And if it's really baked on, like that little spot is, and this brown spot is, this is where it was pinched. My goodness. There's actually wire showing through there. Let me see if I can do a zoom in. Yeah, that's bare wire. I'm going to put a little bit of shrink tubing over that one. So that looks a lot better. All right, it's about 9:45, and I ran into a interesting situation. Well, first of all, I moved the kill switch over to the right hand handlebar. It looks real good there, okay? And over here I have a nice little horn button on the left hand handlebar. It looks good. Nice little button. And I decided, hey, I don't need to go inside the headlight. I have 12 volts right here from the ignition circuit kill switch, and all I have to do is take that 12 volts, run it up into this switch by splicing into it, and then run the other wire over to the horn, of which I have just mounted under here. And ABC 1, 2, 3, Bob's your uncle, and that's a real nice installation. So I went to look for ignition coming up there out of those wires, and there was none. And so I came back here and checked the battery, and it was flatter than a fritter. I mean, there was no joy in the battery at all. So I hooked the, I rolled the ICU over and hooked up this charger, and got no joy, wouldn't charge. So I had to hook up my shop battery as a buddy battery to the bike battery in order to trigger the charger so that it will know that there's actually a battery hooked up to it. I will leave the buddy battery on the bike for a while until the bike battery takes enough of a charge to keep the charger working. And let's see if this battery will take a charge. We'll give it 24 hours to see how it goes. In the meantime, I am going to go ahead and wire in the horn switch and the horn while the battery goes ahead and charges. So here we go. Well, it's 10:30, give or take, and the horn's installed. I've got the horn mounted down here. I have the horn button up here. And let's turn on the ignition. And meep, 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 meep. I picked up the power here off of the ignition wire from the kill switch. And basically this particular part of the job is complete. All right. Oops, sorry. Turning you off now.